We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in next will be Kris Bryant. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Fouled off. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 34 driven in. One and one the count to the Cubs first baseman. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Now the 2-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. His average right at .295 here to start play. 8 home runs and 37 RBIs. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Two out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
So stepping in, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Jesse Winker.
Pitch on the way.
1-0.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's totaled 13 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's doubled off him 5 times. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. In his career, Votto is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
This is on the ground for Descalso at second. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First offering on its way.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Rizzo is there. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here's the 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The right fielder, Jason Heyward.
Here's Jason Heyward now to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Aquino in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
That is it. The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 home.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off. 2-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 44.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Happ is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he fouls this one off. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Amaya is retired, and there's 1 away.
the second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First offering on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
At the plate, Jose Quintana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Barnhart stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Now the 2-1. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Chris Bryant now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Runners on the move for second. This is foul right side. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2. Chopped now to short. Can they get two? Fielded by Galvis. One there. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Baez is off of first with two away. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Schwarber, a 27-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Three-two pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cubs strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now batting, Joey Votto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Skied down the left field line. Schwarber ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Quintana sets. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Here's the 1-0. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The set and the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Ready with the 3-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Cubs.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Heyward.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Ian Happ, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And another foul ball. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Miguel. Amaya.
To the plate now, Miguel Amaya. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line drive to center field. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 0-2 delivery. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Reds.
Stepping in, Aristides Aquino. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
Aquino, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0. And there's a base hit on a line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope. Ball one, no strikes.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is skied into short left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. And now the Cubs pitcher, Jose Quintana. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Now the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Kris Bryant.
So in now for Chicago, Kris Bryant. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah. Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
First offering on its way.
0-1's the count. One and one.
The 1-1.
Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
Next count, 2-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Count remains 2-2. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line to the right side. Hayward is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Quintana's got his target. 1-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Reds are down in order. We are still scoreless. So striding forward now, Javier Baez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoo, up and in.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
1-1 to Schwarber.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Pedro Strop will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Ian Happ will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for the Cubs. Still no score.
7th inning, the Reds.
Last half of the 7th here, and up next the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
0-1.
And there's ball 1. Swung on and
Count
missed.
1-2.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is right there, one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Settling in now, Nicholas Castellanos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. The pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Quintana sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Right side hit hard. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball left side. Bryant is up with it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Miguel Amaya. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 home.
Ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2 pitch is laid off, and the count runs full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Full count still. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's outside.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey!
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Victor Caratini will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the 1-0. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And he misses 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
From the stretch.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Fouled off. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here's another 1-2. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Robert Stevenson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kurt Casale is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9, number 12, Kurt Casale.
At the plate, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
2 out, bases loaded. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And it's fouled away. He's set the payoff pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. We are still scoreless. Kyle Ryan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
So coming to the plate, Curt Casali.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Rizzo has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Amaya shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
At the plate, Joey Votto hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped towards first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Still no score. Raisel Iglesias comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home.
Ball two.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Suarez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Ian Happ, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're all knotted up headed to the bottom of the ninth as the Reds will try to walk it off. Ryan Tepera comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go as the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Baez has it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit in the air to left. Schwarber comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Digging in and looking for more, Nicholas Castellanos. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Tepera, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Here's the 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Reds' left fielder. Aristides Aquino would be next. On, he pops it up. And this will land foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we still have no score. We are into extra innings, and in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya.
First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two and 0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to the right. Moustakas is there. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
David Bodie will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
David Bodie.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Comes in with an average of 265. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Jeremy Jeffress comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Stepping in, Aristides Aquino. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0 the count. Now here it comes.
1, 2-0.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. High chopper to third. Right to Bryant. And there's 1 down now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low, 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 26. Right.
Phillip Ervin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Reds. Number 6. Phillip Ervin.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The set and the 1-2. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Happ picks it up.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
To the plate now, Curt Casali, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. We are still scoreless. Matt Bowman takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
'11th inning set to get underway, and into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 2-0.
Nope. Okay.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Javier Baez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. That evens it up 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Lucas Sims, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Lucas Sims.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
In now, Ian Happ. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in, Miguel Amaya. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. And hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off for ball 1. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, no errors, and 2 men left on base. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Cubs lead it 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 46, Craig Kimbrell. Now playing center.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And he takes ball 1. The 1-0.
Two balls, 1 strike, the count.
Kimbrell is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters, guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
He pulls this one into right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball in.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And now a swing here by Votto as this is sent on the ground out to short. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Number 7, Eugenio.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Eugenio Suarez. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. The Reds down to their last strike. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Jeremy Jeffress gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Craig Kimbrell records the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, no runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.